Hi, yo. All right. Some more greenhouse. I I want to expand my base today, but not this base. This is my secondary base. I'm actually completely across the world from where I'd like to be right now. But this is where I saved last time. So this is what we're dealing with. Let's see. I will pick up some supplies from this base first, though. Let's see. We need a little bit of everything. Ooh, did I get myself parasites? That's what I did last time I played. Like a dumbass, I gave myself parasites. Oh well, we'll deal with that. I needed a little bit of everything, right? 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. That gives me food poisoning. I'm gonna eat you. Boil you, you're good for now. Ah, you need to be spilled. Good. Because we are going to fill you up with water that, while unsafe, I can still sort of drink later. Oh great, more parasites. That's fine. We'll deal with it. Let's see, what else we need? A spoon that serves no purpose in the game. I'll take these bones. It'd be nice to bring those back to Mother Base. Yeah. And you know, if I have to drop them on the way, if I find something better, I will do that. I'm not too worried. Stones. Another dry leaf. I think we're good. I think we're ready for a travel. I mean, why not, right? Besides my game lagging a little bit, we only have several parasites. I'm on day 63. That's not too shabby. Now we gotta travel. You know what? I'm gonna sleep first. Hey, bananas. How about over here? Any bananas over here? This doesn't make bananas anymore because I built a shelter in the way. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna sleep first. And I need more water. Maybe we can, yeah, we can go to daytime. Not, not too bad. That's enough sleep as far as I'm concerned. Drink that. I don't know why I'm losing too many frames. Alright. Now we're heading across the world, hoping we don't die along the way. I gotta get all the way across the map to Mother Base, because that's the one I wish to expand. Get up there. Ooh, I definitely need those carbs. Alright. It's not really a question of will I make it. Usually the question I ask myself is, what is going to kill me first? Also need to find some, yeah, armadillo, whatever. We need to find some mushrooms, because I need to get rid of these parasites. Watch out for that snake over there. Got a frog nearby, but I don't need a frog. See. I don't think that's the way I normally take. I think I come up this way when I travel between the bases. Let's run. Alright. Keep an eye out for mushrooms and snakes. Not necessarily in that order. And tribesmen. Alright, no stingrays, please. No ant mounds. And there's a hive over there, I think, but I don't need that either. Yeah, I'm going about the right direction. And then, of course, there's a chance I'll run into a puma. Always a good time to be had there. Essentially, if I run into a puma, I'm either going to die. I'm either going to kill it in one hit or die. I never achieve anything else. I either manage to one-shot it and look like I'm an expert or a pro, or I get mauled to death while panicking. Oh, no space for that. Do I have room for bandages? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Which one is that? Why do you take up so much space? Why won't you let me select it? Craft. Harvest. Fibers only. Alright, well. That's not the one I thought it was. Oh, I'm at the abandoned camp. Which means there is a high chance of a puma being around me. One that spawns right around there. Ooh. I need them carbs. And this is a good one. This be our last meal. Potentially. Oh. I ate a nut by mistake. So I was like, why am I filling up my fats right now? Actually, I kind of want to eat everything. My character's not doing so well, is he? Those parasites destroying him? Man, usually, everywhere I look, I can find those damn mushrooms. But now that I really need them, I just don't see any. Are these parasites actually harming me? Because my health was pretty low. Ooh. These are the blue ones I've never tried before, ever. I usually have a really hard time. I picked them up once before. And, on the way back to my base, a puma killed me. So I never found them again, never got to cook them. And, so I'm happy to say that now that I have it, you may witness a puma killing me. Bananas. Bananas. Alright. There's some mushrooms. We need to eat a shitload of those. Gimme. All of them. How many parasites I had for dinner last night. Oh yeah, we're healthy again. Means something ought to come slay me. Right. Somewhere around here is the cave I'm looking for. I'll pass it up. probably also for it's been a week or since I played this, a week or so. So I should familiarize myself with what kind of bandages I have. Huh. This isn't the cave. This is a pathway off to the west, I think. Wow, that's a lot of them. I think I need to go this way. It's been a week since I played, and I could have already forgotten my way around, but I'm thinking it's this way. I don't like that sound. I think that's one of those spiders. I'm looking for a cave, not a passage. If I'm remembering correctly. Heading directly east, aren't I? Kinda. Come on now. Is that a ant mound over there? Here we go. I knew I wasn't imagining it. Oh, hi. Gotta watch my footing. Gonna head to my base. Still got a bit of ways to go. Pick up some stuff along the way. When I get there, I want to at least plan out some expansion. I don't know how much I'll get through today. I mean, I've only been streaming 10 minutes, but I am tired today. Even though it hasn't been really a week since I played. It's been about 5 days, but I am still pooped. I really don't need that. We're gonna figure out what that is. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Time limit too. Erase. I will take this other honeycomb, I think. I don't have any rocks. Really? Perfect. Alright. So let me picture again where I am. I've come through. I need to follow east. I forget sometimes how much this game makes me hear things. Yeah, I need to travel. And pigs or some. Travel east until I get to the plane crash site cave, I think. I'm kind of going southeast, but that's fine. That's what I mean. I know there's some snakes up in this area. Yeah, there's the plane crash. Oh yeah, it's that lizard I killed last time because I didn't like his presence. Didn't have, hello. Nah, not worth it. Didn't have, yeah, water bowls. Drink. What's my stats looking like? Ooh, I'm not doing bad. I need some carbs, a little bit of meat. But not doing bad. Alright, we're going to continue on. We're doing pretty good. If I remember correctly, let's see. From here, we are going north quite a bit. Eventually, we'll come across my other little area with a frame and the bamboo bridge. Why not? I didn't want your damn feathers anyway. Whoa, hi, I didn't see you behind that mushroom. I love the sound they make. So at this point, I still have many, many dangers, but at this point, in addition to rattlesnakes, my primary concern becomes tribesmen, because I'm heading closer to the east tribal camp. I'm actually going to be just east of the east tribal camp when I get to my area. And if I'm not if I'm not properly remembering my directions, it's very, very easy. Hey, look, more of these. We're gonna get them in case the other ones expire. Yeah, if I'm not properly picturing my map, it's very, very easy to just stumble right into the natives. I almost did it last time. It's their singing that gave them away. I don't want to go this way. This area does not look like the area I normally travel through. So I may already be... What is that noise? Me making a noise, I hope? I may already be lost. We're gonna... Or this might be it right here. We're gonna get these fruit first. And then we're gonna get some of those mushrooms, just in case I decide to poison myself again. Huh. Did I just hear tribesmen? This is my, this is what I was looking for, so I'm not lost at all. I just heard something. Scared the shit out of me. Alright. Whew, so this is exactly where I wanted to be. I was not lost. Tribe people right there. And I'm going this way. And this will lead me straight to my main base. That actually went smoother than I thought, which means something's going to happen soon. You like my, my positive viewpoint? Whew. Now we don't have to worry about, snakes anymore. Just, primarily caiman. They'll come and just chomp down on me. And then tribesmen. Those are my two... Yeah, sure, whatever. My two main fears in this area. Plus, I always forget where my base is in relation to where I am now. So I usually end up just roaming wildly for a little bit. Which is not necessarily a smart thing to do when there's caiman. We're going to travel through here and then maybe hook left. I have a feeling it's in that direction. Which kind of means nothing. I'm often wrong. Said I was gonna hook a left, but there's bananas here. And we like bananas. Right. A little bit of a left. I want to head towards the water. Or cross this, actually. That'd be nice. Hurdle. Really? Was that so much of a fall? Alright. I think it's this way. Maybe not, though. Maybe not, though. It's a different landmass than my island. It might be further up this way. Now that's my island. So, there's the Cayman right there. You thought I wouldn't see. Always hating, alligating. I don't know if he saw me and if he's coming over here. I really can't see him in the water. But we're gonna move on to my base pretty quickly. Seeing if I could spot him. They're silent. Super silent. I'm gonna get into my house. Well, I'm gonna drink some water. Phew. Yeah, I don't care about that right now. And get into the house, save. I made a mess in here, didn't I? I got stuff piled everywhere. Save. What am I missing? Only some carbs and some meat. I got some bone infusion waiting for me. I foresaw this need. I almost feel like the Cayman's out here somewhere. Usually whenever I spot him like I did, I kill him. I almost never just walk away like I did. Because I always feel like if he saw me, he may just be biding his time. We got a fish here that we can just throw on the ground. Wow, sorry, I got the world's noisiest chair. Noisiest chair in existence. But I had to move because my foot fell asleep. Got an angelfish. Apparently a few angelfish. I'm really not in dire need of food at the moment, but figured I'd collect it anyway. Kinda gotta get a fire going though. Apparently, oh yeah, it's, oh crap. Yeah, I need to see what those blue mushrooms are for really fast before they expire. I don't even remember. So yeah, let me get that fire going. I shouldn't have put those sticks away. Give me all my sticks back. Boom. Oh man, my foot is so asleep. 2 more sticks. Okay. We can do this.
Yes.
Alright. Well, let's take some of my water. There. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Boil some water. Let's put a mushroom in there. What does that do? Nothing. So if I put it in there, it's probably making just mushroom soup, I bet. What about honey? Can I do anything with a honeycomb? I've never done that before. That was probably a major waste. Yeah, mushroom soup. I mean, it's nice, but it's not wonderful. Oh, what the hell happened to me? And what's this? It just says brew. Huge amount of carbs. Alright, we got some stuff to cook. What else can we do with these? We can eat it and hope I don't die. We'll do that in a moment. We're gonna save first. Not a whole lot I've done since the last save, but still, let's eat one. Actually, what's expiring first? Gets rid of parasites. So yeah, it's healthy enough. Okay, cool. That works. What's my stuff look like? Just a few carbs. We're just gonna eat these. Gonna cook all this meat or dry it. Got a lot of mushrooms. I wish I could preserve them. I need some sort of yeah, drying's really not worth it for me right now with all the rain. Don't need to rebuild that. Where's my fishies? I can't even see. Macaw. Probably just eat these up because they're all gonna expire. And they provide me a crazy amount of energy. I guess that's the benefit to them. Maybe I'll just leave those for now and they'll give me energy later. Yeah, that's the benefit to them. Might as well eat these. They're gonna vanish. Don't need to boil that egg. Boil that egg. It's because I've had it on me forever. Eggs are actually pretty good. 10 proteins and 10 fats is not bad at all. I can go without sleeping the whole night because of that that energy that the blue mushrooms gave me. I always forget to pick up, not that I forget, but I always go to my other base and my old bow I never am able to carry with me. It's kind of a shame. Oh wow, we're full up on everything. But because I'm greedy, let's see if this trap sprung anything. Nope, did not spring. You are now claimed since you're in my way. Alright. So one thing I'm curious about that got me really thinking of expanding my base is it possible to go 2 walls high? Can you stack a frame on top of a frame? Like I have a roof there right now, so I wouldn't expect it to let me. Where can I expand? I'm kind of using the areas around my house everywhere. It's really not the best place for me to expand. I almost feel like I need to demolish one of these stands right here. I think I heard the Cayman. I hope he's not coming over here. What does this need? Bamboo logs. Do I have any logs over here? I have a few. I need 4, but I have 3. We'll make do. I wonder if this, it's not covering the intake for the water. So I'm hoping it doesn't interfere. Click. I'm really wanting to see if I'm thinking they won't let you go too high, but I would love that. I always prefer to have my roof higher up, you know? Let's see. You can kiss my ass, spider. I don't want you. But let's cook you anyway. Up. Or not. Got lots of food. Wow. Look at that. They put the nut outside the bag, kinda. That's a glitch. So it looks like I'm gonna have to cut bamboo. Potentially in the dark. I don't really need to be doing bamboo, but since the whole house is bamboo, no more logs laying around anywhere, right? I know when I go out there to cut bamboo, I'm gonna have to kill that caiman. I always get hurt right here. It's like something's, I think it's this, either a weapon or something sticking out. Oh, it's the fire. I keep forgetting. If I get too close to that wall, the fire burns me through the wall. It scares the crap out of me, though. I'm gonna save, because the caiman's gonna kill me. Yeah, it scares the absolute crap out of me. Because I'm always thinking that something bit me. Is there a puma and a caiman out there? What am I hearing? It's a big old fish right there. When I saw the caiman, he was on that side. So that's why I'm going this way. But you know what? I need bamboo, and there's no bamboo this way. So guess who has to go in the direction of caiman? That's fine, though, because I figured if I went this way, I would somehow find the caiman had gone completely around. This way. Whatever I'm hearing is this way. If I'm not imagining it. It makes me wonder if tribesmen are around and they're fighting the caiman, but I don't think the AI works that way in this game. Let me up my volume. Maybe I'm not even hearing something. Oh, I'm hearing these bugs right here. My volume was so low I couldn't tell what it was. Well, I guess that's a better thing. Okay, let's take care of these stupid leeches. Get off me. There's a lot of good announcements been going on lately. The Witcher trailer with Henry Cavill for Netflix looks really good. They introduced the next phase. What is it? Phase 4 of MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that looks pretty good. They're bringing back Natalie Portman again for Thor, and she's going to be like a female Thor. So there's mixed reactions there. I'm glad she's back. I don't know if I care for her to be female Thor, because that implies that our current Thor is going to take a lesser role, but I think he was aiming for that anyway. Alright. I think just about any time I come out here to chop logs, I end up getting one of these, and it weighs me down too much. Bill and Ted 3 is being worked on right now, filmed, so that's cool. Yeah, way too much. I need to go back. What else did I read that was interesting? It would just seem like the week for, maybe because of Comic-Con, the week for announcements. Spider Ash. We might need that in the future. Not now, though. We don't need any more bones right now. We're just gonna make a giant bone pile. I don't need this iron right now either. I don't even remember getting that. Yeah, we just got a mound of stuff now. We do have a ton of meat to cook. Thing's gonna expire before I can cook it. Or eat it, I mean. A little bit of meat, a little bit of fat, a little bit of carbs. Nothing major. I have a banana tree over here. Oh, did I have any? Never mind. I don't have any logs there. Bananas. We'll eat the nuts. And we'll eat one of those. Oh, we should be good on just about everything. The water's easy to fill up. I have plenty of water in this area. Not including just these reservoirs. I have all these shells I've prepared. Right, once this finishes cooking, we'll throw some more in there. Go chop some bamboo down. Man, I want to kill a frog just because how noisy he is. Alright. Save. Hope we can get back before that meat burns. But if it burns, it burns. It's bamboo time. I'm not going to wait for it to cook. It takes too long. Alright. I can really get any of these. Let's get this one. It's, if it lets me. It's much too close to my trap. Got better at access. Now I'm scared. I know there's a caiman around somewhere. He really wants to kill me. There would be 3 of them, and there probably is. Long bamboo sticks. Now that one's the easy one for me. I have plenty. I think I needed 5, I'm pretty sure. Rope. Awesome. Let's get some more rope from here. Alright. Can I put another frame on you? No. Why not? Why must you be so weak? You can do it. Alright. Well, that will come in handy when I expand further out. Alright, do I have any charcoal? So much crap on the ground now, I can't even... anything. Obsidian. I can't even get to, like, this chest, like, to make it open. Yeah, if I do it that way, I can. No charcoal. Man, I'm running out of charcoal. I think I used it all. Oh, here's some. Oh, I have some on me. Just a little bit. I was gonna say, I think I used it all last time when I was melting the cans for metal. I'm gonna keep this burning for now. Where'd that bone come from? Let's pick that up from the ground behind me, probably. I didn't think it was in my inventory. No wonder I had 2 charcoal on me. I always end up with a little bit too much. Yep, doing great. Saving again because I'm obsessed with saving. Where you at, frog? I've had enough of your shit. That's what I thought. Throw ya. Take ya. Throw ya. Throw ya. Where you at? Can't see ya. You in my house. You're not in my house. Ah, damn wall scares the crap out of me when it burns me. I'm really surprised this one's... oh, never mind. That's the kind you pour into. Oh, we got a mouse. I don't need it, but we got it. Really? You get. I hope you were the one that croaking too, because if there's another one around here, I'm not gonna be happy. Oh my god. Should have named the stream instead of expanding my base operations. It should be hunting toads to extinction. It's probably somewhere up in that way, but I'm not digging through brush to get it. It sounds this way now. Why are you fucking with me? Where you at? No, it's the birds. Man, it sounds like it's right here. When you're out in the jungle by yourself, it's easy to go crazy. So easy to go crazy. Alright, so... nothing's really expiring right away. I have bandages on me, right? Bunch of Goliath bandages. I don't even have any plain bandages. Oh, hey, Emery. I'm good. How are you doing? I'm going a little crazy because this frog, this toad, won't stop croaking. There's a lizard over there. He thinks I don't see him. I'm going to miss him, probably. See, it makes that satisfying crunch sound, but you don't get him after all. Where you at, Toad? Ooh, there you are. We're about to end my misery. Ooh. Alright. You don't know how long that toad was croaking like that. You got to witness greatness. You needed it. Half of this meat's just from things that have been bothering me with noises. Yeah, I planned on expanding base operations today, making this. I want to take over this whole thing if possible, probably. I may have heard the Cayman. I don't know. He's around somewhere. Anyway, yeah, I want. Phew, I keep seeing things and hearing things. I want to take over this whole area, and yeah, it did sound like it was right there. Right there. That's what kept confusing me. I was like, it kept sounding like it was in this area. And I would look around and I'd be like, huh. Now, I'm not wearing headphones, so I'm probably not getting the best directional, but still, I think it's the game. It sounded like it was right there, and it just was not. So I really want to expand, but the problem lies in I'm going to have to tear things apart now that are in the way. I really don't want to have to build this mud thing again. So maybe I'll keep creating where I can for now. See how far around the island I can expand out to. I'm gonna make this a mansion. From Louisiana. Man, every time I come here, there's one of these. I don't need the meat right now. Right now, Keanu Reeves and Alex Winters are down here in the New Orleans area, filming the third Bill and Ted. They had a lady in one of the neighborhoods who knew that Keanu Reeves was in the area, and her and her children like made a sign that said "You're breathtaking" and stuck it on their lawn. And Keanu Reeves was just driving down the street or being driven down the street or whatever, and saw it, and he stopped and knocked on the door or something. I think he knocked on the door and asked if he could sign their sign. And I thought that was really awesome. No, I haven't really played Rust. This is Green Hell. It's also a survival game, though. It's going to be multiplayer in the future, but it isn't at the moment. I do own Rust. I haven't played it much. I would like to. Part of the reason I haven't played it much is because I had no friends really interested in it, and I could play it solo. I'm playing this solo after all. But I played a lot of Ark, and other survival games with multiplayer that are similar. We're just gonna keep What's blocking it? That bush right there? Well, that bush is gonna vanish. I can't chop down that tree. Oh, that's the problem. Well, I can still expand. I can just go around that tree. Am I even hitting it? Now I am. What's the current state of Rust like? I know for a long time it was a buggy mess. And you know, the normal like PvP games where people are pissed off that they get their buildings completely demolished when they log off. That's the same thing that was going on with Ark. I guess I don't mind that so much though. If you're playing on a PvP server, I kind of take it as just something you can't avoid, unavoidable, you know. But I haven't looked into Rust in so long. Yeah, I haven't really played Fortnite either. You know, I was really excited about Fortnite when it was first announced because it wasn't a battle royale. You know, it was a survival game against zombies. And I like crafting, I like building, as you can see, and having to survive like waves of zombies. And that's what it was. And I was really excited about it, and I was following its progress for a few years, I guess. And they released it, and it seemed like right away they changed their minds, and it got changed into a battle royale. And I mean, I guess from a business perspective, they made the right choice. I mean, the company's thriving, and there's a ton of people playing it and loving it, but I don't know if the non-battle royale mode even exists anymore. I never got to experience it and seen if it was going to be any good. It's kind of interesting how they took all the building mechanics that were meant for the other mode, though, and threw it into the battle royale. Yeah, very. I figured the community would be cancer. That's like it. It's the same thing with Ark, though. Unless you're in a mega tribe, you're going to a mega tribe where someone is existing at all times to watch your belongings. Then you're gonna spend, like in Ark, you could spend 12 hours taming a dinosaur, and then log and have someone have destroyed it in minutes, you know. And I know that's the name of the game. You know, it's basically what you have to expect. But at the same time, that's a big loss, you know, to spend 12 hours taming something. Just to lose it all. I don't have the patience for it. That kind of thing. I'm also not competitive enough for that. So if the community is cancer for us, but the game's really nice, are you saying that like single player is like you can play single player and have a good time? Because some games with a multiplayer element like that, it feels a little empty. I'm gonna make my character sleep for a little bit. Alright, that's enough. What's my stuff like? We're gonna eat some bones. Find that bone broth is probably... Ooh, there's charcoal? Why is there charcoal in there? I never did pick it up from the last fire, I guess. That's interesting. Get it? Yeah. I didn't know it stayed in there. I didn't even know you could place a fire down if you left charcoal in there, but apparently you can. Oh yeah, stealth version. But can you play like a single player mode that is not online with others? Or do you just play online but like you said, be really sneaky, um, build in a kind of very hidden spot, stay small, that sort of thing? And it's dark. The Cayman's probably out here too. I wish there was a different dominant mindset for multiplayer games. Oh, well, not for all multiplayer games, but for um, games like Rust or DayZ or something. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like, they should care if you're naked. Like, I feel like games like Rust and DayZ and stuff, not that you have to role play, but if you're coming across someone who's just starting and stuff, I would. There's so much more you can do than just kill them. Like, killing someone that's naked and just starting the game is easy. It's no challenge, and therefore it shouldn't really be a thrill, you know? Like, if I was running around DayZ, which I haven't really played much DayZ either, but if I was running around that game and I was all decked out with good stuff and I came across someone who was naked and they were just starting and stuff, I might mess around with them. I might say, you know, put your hands up. I got burned through the wall again. Put your hands up and repeat after me or play around, but then I'd let them go, you know? I don't even know if I'd really do that either because I'd probably be more likely to help someone, but at worst I would mess around with them. So PvE servers, I wouldn't mind that. Oh, I need tighter ropes. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a PvE server. So what does everyone do on a PvE server? With the lack of PvE incentive to kill and stuff, does everyone just progress like this? Like just build together and stuff for roleplay maybe or something? No more ropes right here. Need more ropes. You got ropes. I got your ropes. Yeah. That's why I didn't get on the Rust bandwagon in the beginning. I heard good things about it, and it was created by, if I remember correctly, the Garry's Mod developer, and that's a good game. So like, I had high hopes for it, you know. Phew, all these are expired. But I kept hearing stories about the community being so toxic, and I was like, I don't know if I'm up for it. So many bananas. Right, I was getting rope, wasn't I? I might try that. It's really interesting, right? Because I was playing a game called The Hunter, where you walk around and you hunt. I mean, yeah, basically that's what you're doing. You just walk around, you hunt. It's pretty chill game. There's not a whole lot of like danger. I mean, you can be mauled by an animal while you're trying to hunt it, but other than that, it's not a survival game so much. And while I was playing Hunter, I was saying, man, these graphics are nice. The weather system is nice. I would love to see a game like this, but survival. And someone was like, you need to play Green Hell. And I was like, really? So here I am playing Green Hell. And I'm pretty much done everything I can in this game. It's early access, and I'm waiting for the next big update because right now, as you can see, all I'm doing is mindlessly expanding and stuff because there's not a whole lot for me to do anymore. I've explored the whole map and everything. So here I am playing this, almost done with it. Don't know what to do next. And you're popping in and saying Rust and stuff, and I'm like, you know, that's probably what's going to happen. I'm probably going to jump in Rust or another game along the same vein. And that's probably how my games will be chosen while I stream, is people's suggestions. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Yeah, I've played Conan Exiles. I did. I haven't streamed it because my computer's a little old, and believe it or not, this game doesn't run too bad, but Conan Exiles gives me a lot more issues. I would like to play more of it, though. I really liked it. I loved Ark a lot, and Conan Exiles is like Ark, but instead of dinosaurs, you know, you're enslaving people. And to make another axe. Let's see what I got with me. But I did, yeah, I like Conan Exiles. I'm definitely going to return to that because I didn't do everything. There's so much more I need to do. Oh, wow, I don't have any stones or anything on me. Don't I have another axe on me now? Is that all I had? Other axe in here? Yeah, I'll use this stone one. I don't need this one anyway. Yeah, I ran around Conan Exiles. I want to say it was early access, but I believe I played it a little bit once it released. So I didn't play just early access. And I enslaved a few NPCs, you know, put them on the Wheel of Pain or whatever they call it. And I had a nice little base set up on a cliff near a stream, and I was doing pretty well. I might even still have that game saved. I don't even know. But I was enjoying it. It was a little bit of quite challenging. I feel like a lot of survival games are in the beginning, like Ark. You know, you just walk into the forest and a dinosaur kills you or a mosquito kills you. But I felt like Conan stayed challenging for longer. For what I managed to play through it. I've played a lot of games. If it has building in it, I've probably played it. Doesn't necessarily mean I got far, but... And then there's a lot of games that I haven't played, but I own. Because I just own so many games. Still own that. Got a mouse in here. Got leeches on me somewhere. Yeah, Wheel of Pain. I haven't played it for a couple years. It's awesome that I still remember that. Oh, your English is good. This can be a little courtyard, maybe. I wonder if I could still build a roof over it, since I have these two. Let's find out. Curious if I need a frame for a roof. Do I? Not, yeah. That's a shame. Yeah, Quebec. Yeah, you're pretty far away from me. How's the weather there? Here it is so hot. It's usually in the high, well, I'm going by Fahrenheit. High 90s. here, but it usually feels like it's in hundreds, low hundreds. It's driving me crazy with how hot it is. What else do I want to build? Shed, maybe. Not too much variety yet. Nope. Sure, why not? I think I'm just randomly choosing to build things now. This looks good. Why not? Need more logs, don't I? Yeah, I feel like it's hot everywhere. Europe has record highs also right now. France. Uh-oh. Tribes people. And they only sing like that when they're in groups, I think. That's too bad. They're gonna have to wait. I need to chop down a tree. They're that way. So let me go this way. Unless the sound is a lie again. Please don't kill me, Cayman. I know he's somewhere around here. Like I'm stuck between a Cayman and a bunch of tribes people hanging out in my area. Yeah. I've heard of a lot of places, not a lot, a few places that are like that. And I'm really wishing I always walk too close to that wall. I would really prefer myself to live somewhere without the extreme temperatures. Where I'm at, the summers are extremely hot, but the winters are pretty mild. The people that live in this area would call the winters cold, but they're wrong. The winters aren't that cold. It's just the people here aren't used to cold. And I'm born and raised here, so I just feel differently than most of the people from this area. I'm so slow. I got too much meat on me. But this is like a tropical climate. Louisiana and Florida in the United States are both tropical climates, and so it's very, very humid. Extremely humid. Oh, come on. Am I getting stuck on a log? Yeah, extremely humid. And so the cold is a little bit, it has more of a bite to it. Whereas if you go to North United States, the temperature's much, much lower than here. But as a result, it's much, much lower temperature, but it's not as humid, and so it's not like a wet cold. It's more of a drier cold, which I think is a little more tolerable. I'm not really listening to any music at the moment. There's the game music or sound effects. This is a game where something can kill you quite easily if you're not paying attention, and a lot of your cues for whether or not you're in danger is sound. So over there, I was by, there's a tribe of human tribe that will kill me on sight. They were singing over in the woods. Unless you're asking what kind of music do I like to listen to. In which case, I listen to a lot of different things. I do like metal, rock. Um, yeah, metal is good. Rock is good. Probably my favorites, alternative and stuff like that. But I can listen to just about everything. I tend to like country the least, and but there are a lot of country songs I still like. It's just, I guess, if I were to pick at random, there's a lesser chance that the country songs will appeal to me. Whereas I can pick a bunch of random rock songs and probably find some stuff I like about each one. What music do you listen to? Yeah. Didn't I have... Yeah, I got some charcoal. Name a couple of bands you like. Because it's really hard sometimes for me to determine what people consider metal. Because there's so many subgenres of music. There's like metal, and there's new metal, and there's, like you said, trash metal and death rock, and yeah, Black Label Society. I've um I've listened to them before. It's been a really long time though. Rat meat. I always saw mouse meat. Yeah, I like Iron Maiden. I don't want that. Who who sings Peace Sells? If you know what I mean. I have a bad memory. Like in my head, I always confuse who sings what. Man, my character is not having trouble surviving at all. Megadeth, yeah. That's who it is. You're right. I had that song stuck in my head the other day. No reason. I haven't even heard it recently. Just a catchy song. I used to listen to a lot of Metallica, Black Sabbath. Ooh, I need more rope. I don't think I've heard that one before. Probably chop that down eventually. I really need to go get more rope, though. Nope, yeah, all this rope has been taken. Save again, because I'm crazy like that. Ah, I didn't want to do that. About thinking about save points. Chop them with an axe. Alright, let's see. I just need to find some ropes. Hello, turtle. I used to listen to Pantera a lot. Like Walk and Cemetery Gates. I like all Metallica. I see what you mean now. They changed their style completely. um, a lot of bands do that. They just suddenly change. It's probably not a bad thing, but at the same time, if you have a fan base really wanting, you develop a fan base for having a particular style and then you change it, it's gonna be tough. I like one of my favorite bands, and it's an acquired taste. A lot of people either have never heard of them or they love them or hate them. You know, is Disturbed. I don't know if you've heard of Disturbed. I wouldn't know exactly what to classify them as. Some people say new metal, but I feel like that term didn't even exist too many years ago. But Disturbed has also changed a lot. Their newest album is so different from their older stuff. I like it too, but I prefer the older stuff. True, I got so many bananas. Like every band. Big fan of music, huh? I feel like I was like that 15 years ago or so, you know? And I used to like follow everything and knew the lyrics. Well, I never really knew the lyrics to many things, but I knew, well, I guess I'm eating this, so I can't pick it up. I listened to a little bit of everything. And I feel like I've strayed too far from that. I don't always know what everything is anymore. Right. This whole base will be mine. Let's see, what can I put right there? Probably do another bamboo shed next to it, huh? Nah, I need a frame right here to do it. Rap is like country to me. There are some songs I like, but as a whole, I prefer it far less than other music. But there are rap songs I like. Like I said, I actually like just about everything. There are certain genres like rap that I dislike the lyrics more than anything else. For the most part. I've heard some rap songs with good lyrics and good messages. It's not that I really care that they're singing about drugs or women or anything, because rock does that too. That I'm not offended by anything. I just feel like a lot of the lyrics are about the same thing. A lot of rap is essentially bragging about oneself. Too much, in my opinion. What? I don't even know what that armor symbol means. Does it mean that my armor's about to break? If that's the case, that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Getting leeches. Wow, every time I look here, there's one of those trapped and died in it. Yeah, I have a brother who very much liked rap music during that era. And it was definitely catchy. The rap music was very catchy, but you couldn't really sing it, could you? In public. Like I was in high school, and you'd be singing the music and suddenly you'd realize what you're saying and the teacher's like passing you by and you're like, you start mumbling at that point. I don't hear the tribe people anymore. Guess they moved on. Yeah, the whole rap culture is essentially the fake it until you make it logic, They're walking like I've seen rap artists with their debut first album talking about how hot shit they are. And it's like you haven't even at the time that you wrote these lyrics, no one knew who you were. No one knew you at all. But by singing that's confidence, it's false confidence, but it's still a thing. By sounding or trying to sound like a badass, to a lot of people who are fans of that genre, they become a badass. I guess it works. They sell records and everything. But it's still comical to me. Partially because, there's that saying that, like, the person that makes the most noise is, like, the most insecure person in the room. The person that needs to prove something. So whenever I hear, like, a rap song, I think this is probably the least badass person around, Because they have to constantly remind everybody how awesome they are. And I'm like, if you were really awesome, your actions would speak and you wouldn't need to. So many bananas. Yeah, exactly. A badass would be too busy being a badass to even notice if other people noticed how much of a badass he is. He would walk into a room, do his thing, and just casually walk out, and everybody else would be like, man, he's such a badass. But he won't even realize that thought occurred to you because he's too busy not caring about what you think. You know? That's really my only problem with rap music. Or the culture behind it, anyway. The music itself, sometimes it's catchy to me, sometimes it's not. It's a hit or miss, you know? Well, I guess I've reached the point where either I can start filling all this in, or I can start demolishing stuff and expanding in other directions. I'm gonna get to the point where I'm gonna need a doorway somewhere over there so I can get through. No, I don't think I've heard of him. It's possible I have heard of him, but just don't recognize the name. Like I may know of him, you know? Great. Oh wow, I actually hurt myself on the fire. Well, does that work? Huh. I didn't expect a Goliath bandage to work there. Broken armor. Can I repair it? I'm gonna leave it there. Motorhead. Yeah, I know Motorhead. Yep. Gonna run out of trees in this direction. Oh. Yeah, there's like I don't know if this is true or if it's just a rumor or a tale they tell to sound like a badass, but you know Motley Crue with Nikki Sixx. He tells a story, or I don't even know if it's him telling a story, if it's just people that know him. But he would do so much drugs that in one case he overdosed at a dealer's house, and the dealer panicked. Like, he doesn't want a dead body found at his house. You know, he's a dealer. He's a drug dealer. He doesn't want the cops involved. He doesn't want, you know, a manslaughter charge or whatever for giving someone drugs they OD'd on, or however they do it, you know. So he's panicking, freaking out. So he picks up Nikki Sixx, who's unconscious. He believes he's dead. Well, actually, I think he is dead. He's actually legitimately, legally dead. And he brings him out back of his apartment or whatever he lived at. And he throws Nikki Sixx into a dumpster. Like, just throws his body into an open dumpster. And Nikki Sixx's body hitting the side of a dumpster jump-started his heart. And he came back to life. He just woke up in a dumpster, shook it off, wondered, what am I doing here? But, you know, it's not that strange when when you're on as much drugs as he is. Waking up in strange places is kind of like a common thing. So he just didn't really bat too much of an eyelash at it. He was just like, oh well. And he walked back into his dealer's house because he recognized the area he was in. And he went inside his dealer's house, and the dealer was just like staring at him, like thinking, is he back from the dead? Is he haunting me for being, responsible for his murder? I think that's an interesting story, but I don't know if it's entirely true or not. Or if it's exaggerated. I think Nikki Sixx has OD'd a couple times and survived. I don't know why I'm bringing these over there. I don't need to. Back down right here. What I need now is more rope. I like trivia, I like a lot of stories from the behind the scenes like that in the music industry and in movies and stuff. I'm hearing a lot of sounds suddenly. What am I hearing? I'm 35. So I'm not young, but not old either. Like everything around me is making noises in this game. Alright. Well, actually I probably do want to go this way. Get some more rope. Eh. Now the music the music I grew up listening to was early Metallica and Stone Temple Pilots and Pearl Jam. That's what I heard when I was a kid. And some of the stuff we already talked about. I listened to Black Sabbath and a few others. Basically, I listened to whatever my dad listened to, when I was real, real young. Heard a sound. Oh, I filled up on rope. Freaking leeches on me again. I loved Stone Temple Pilots. That was such a good band. Scott Weiland, I think that's his name. He's deceased now from, I believe, a drug overdose. He got really weird towards the end there. But he had a lot of talent. I'll still listen to their old stuff periodically. Yep, I'm running out of add-ons to do. Oop, that's not what I want to do. I think what I'm going to have to do now, first of all, let me see if any food is spoiled. What I have to do now is start filling in some of these, probably. All of this. Try not to accidentally eat the larva. Yeah. A lot of people in the music industry are just odd people. I mean, when you really think about it, that kind of lifestyle is very difficult, and it probably attracts some odd people anyway. I'm gonna leave those fish there. I know I just picked up a bone. There's 3. Where's the other 2? So bizarre. Craft. Honey bandages. Honey dressings. That's good for. $17, huh? I'll probably seem pretty old to you then, since I'm pretty much double your age. When you're my age, though, you don't really feel. In some ways you do, but in other ways you just don't. You don't feel that much different. There's a lot of things in life I've learned, from when I was 17, but it's not that drastic of a difference. I know more about finances than I did back then. I know more about responsibility and, anything depressing. Taxes. I know more about taxes than I did when I was 17. I have more work experience, more relationship experience. But you don't really feel that different. When I was 17, I was playing video games like this, Still doing it. I don't know what I want to do with my house now. I think I'm starting to reach that point. Oh, crap. I constantly burn myself on that wall. I think I'm starting to... Same spot, too. I'm starting to reach that point a little bit where I feel older physically, But I don't think that's because of my age. I think that's because I don't exercise as much as I'm supposed to. If I lived a more healthy lifestyle, I wouldn't even notice I'm 35. That's what I think. Other than, just more experience. I'm going to be one of those people, though, just for fun. When I get older, I want to sit on my rocking chair on the lawn and tell kids to get off my lawn. Get off my lawn, kids. And I won't even care if they're there. I'll just do it for fun. Yeah, that's a good idea. I have a roof on the main house part. Banana. I like banana more. Let's see. I need 16 banana leaves. It takes so many leaves. I only have palm probably around here. I don't want to make a palm roof though because everything else is banana and I gotta follow the same design, you know? Hey, coconut. Yeah, and I got 2 nuts. Let's see. Alright, well I guess I can go chop down some stuff. Like this, for instance. Get banana leaves that way. Few more I can come back for. Alright, only need 10 more. That's all. This is the only banana leaf around. One lonely banana leaf. Having to survive. Nah, I don't have any children. I wanted children for a while. And I still like children, you know? I just decided not to have any. Well, really, it wasn't like a decision one day, like, you know what, I think I'll change my mind. It was more like I kept prioritizing other aspects of my life. And suddenly I found myself 35 without any kids or anything. And I was like, I guess it's not that important to me anymore. If I believe, plus I don't feel like I'm financially where I'd like to be to raise children. I think that if I suddenly came into a lot of money or something and my life got a bit simpler, I would change my mind again probably and have kids. How many more I need? A lot of my friends have children. Some of them even have pretty old children, like going on like 11, 12. I think I even have one friend who has a child who's almost an adult already. I guess one benefit of having kids, though, I only need 2 more of those leaves, is that when you do reach the point that you're older and you need taken care of, you have someone to do it. Alright, we got 1 roof. Now we only need to do this 50 more times. Bust down that wall probably eventually. More banana leaves. Yep, there's 1. $12 more. Well, at least I'm getting to clear this area. All this. I'm gonna tell you the one thing I wish I had known and someone had told me, and you may know this. I grew up into a family that didn't, and into an area that didn't really educate um, on this. But the one thing that I wish I knew when I was your age was how to invest money. And I don't know how it works in Quebec. But it's rather simple here if you just know what to do. And it's kind of sad how many people just don't know. Like just simple financial information. If I had known at 17 how to invest, I could have got any job just about and just saved a small amount. I'm not talking about stock market. Stock market's risky. I'm talking about just investing in maybe low risk stocks, index funds, and bonds. But yeah, you invest just small amount of money each year. It doesn't matter where you work or anything. You can retire when you're like 38, and never have to work again. And it's like, man, why didn't I know that? Because now it's not really possible for me to do. I mean, I can still save and invest and retire earlier than if I don't do anything, but it's still not the same as getting that start when you're like 17, 18. But yeah, I have a girlfriend. Mm, so many banana leaves. Yeah, I've never been married. I've had multiple girlfriends over the years. I have been engaged before. But things happen. Sometimes you don't have enough in common. Sometimes you get cheated on. Um, sometimes a lot of my relationships ended pretty cordially. I mean, you end up being kind of sad that it didn't work out for each other. But all in all, you still were able to remain friends and just accept that you're different people. That's all it is. Sometimes you're just different. It's very easy to meet someone in life and just have different goals. Everyone has their own plans, and it's almost like everyone has a different logic. Like what sounds logical or right to you may not sound the same to someone else. So it's very easy to meet someone and whether it be their physical attractiveness that attracts you at first or something else. It's very easy to find someone that you think works out well, and then you discover as time goes by, it's probably not the best that we stay together. I've seen people that were together for older people that were together for 20 years, and they did all right, but then they would end up divorcing, and apart, they became so much better than they would have been if they had stayed together. Whereas other people, um, being together, it's like they strengthen each other, like they're made for each other. So you get a little bit of both in life. My character is absolutely filthy. He's got mud all over him. How many more I need? 2. I still need 9 more. No, I don't really hunt in real life. I say in real life because I do hunt in the game The Hunter. But no, I haven't hunted in real life, which is actually kind of a minority. Well, yeah, there are people in Louisiana that hunt crocodile, but I would say that's like 1% of the population. Probably like the people that live near the swamps. Most people in Louisiana don't. However, I would say that there's a large amount of people in Louisiana and Texas and generally in the South who hunt animals, though. So I do feel like I'm a little bit in the minority for people that don't hunt or have hunted at least. Run out of banana leaf tree things. Man, if I wanted to make some out of palm, there'd be no problem. I have palm everywhere. I don't know if we have a ton of crocodile here. I think we tend to have more alligators. They're similar, though. And I could be wrong. Us talking about that, though, and me playing this game makes me really want to watch a survival show. Have you ever watched any of those? There's like Survivor Man. That's really awesome. Because he's actually authentic, you know? He films his own scenes and everything. There's also Naked and Afraid, which is... it's not as authentic. It's dramatized a lot. But it's still fun to watch. Bear Grylls, not so much. Bear Grylls is a great survivalist, like the individual Bear Grylls, but the show is highly fake. Probably still entertaining. I'd probably still watch it a little bit. But I wouldn't trust it for survival advice. Not the way I would with Survivor Man. I got something on me, don't I? Leeches or something again? Last place I'll look, of course. This one? Character's so filthy I can't tell if I have leeches on me. Alright, look, I got 3 of them. It's not too bad. I have at least 3 more to get the majority of this done. Like World War II? Do I like World War II? If that's what you mean, then yeah, I mean, I like it. In high school, I had a, yeah. In high school, I had a history teacher. Kind of an asshole, but amazing at teaching history. And that's when we had a very comprehensive history class. And he just did an excellent job at really at making us interested in it and telling it the right way. Really, this fish can't... What is happening? Is there like invisible... I'm so confused why I couldn't. There must be invisible bones there or something that I'm not seeing. Yeah, World War II in terms of history is a fascinating subject. Just like the Civil War is, American Civil War is fascinating. I don't play a ton of World War II or war games so much, like Battlefield and stuff like that. Not bones. Can't put a fish up there, really? I gotta harvest it first, I guess. I haven't played a lot of games on this subject, but what I've seen of them is real good. Yeah, I've heard good things. War Thunder. I've heard good things about it. I've heard good things of uh what is it called? The tank one. It's actually got tanks in the name. It's not War of Tanks, is it? Let's just add this to the bone pile. That looks kind of like the hyena area in Lion King. Yeah, World of Tanks. That looks like a really good game. And I like it, and I could probably have fun playing it. But I keep, every time I see a game like that, because games like this exist, I prefer to play these. I just don't end up playing it. Guess I have a preference, you know? Harvest this thing. Do I even have room? Yeah, I do. Oh yeah? I'll look up War Thunder tonight on it's on Steam. Yeah, I'll look it up tonight. Yeah, if I look at it and it's my kind of thing, I'll let you know. Is it free to play or you buy it? Aw, all this meat spoiled. It's alright. Wait a minute. That's literally the meat I just looted. I guess if you let an animal lay there for a while, the meat expires inside of him. Like, I mean, the actual animal expires. Or, probably expires, not the best word to use, but it serves its purpose. Free, huh? Yeah, I'll look at it later. We'll see. I can't promise anything. I own like 700 games right now. And, there's so many games I have to play and beat. But I'm not opposed to it. If it looks good, I wouldn't mind giving it a shot. How many charcoals? That is one difference between being 17 and 35. Like how that I've noticed. As much as I still love games as much and everything, but I just have less time to play them, which sucks. You know, I used to play a lot of MMOs when they were new, even before World of Warcraft. You know, they had Ultima Online and EverQuest and stuff, and I would just on weekends, you know, um, weekends from school, I would just play all night long. No sleeping or anything, just I can't do that as much anymore. I feel like I need 3 small sticks just to complete that stand. Just 'cause. I think I'm gonna be logging off in a moment though, because I'm hungry. It's pretty. It's almost 10 p.m., but I still haven't really eaten anything. In the game, I've eaten a lot. Funny how survival games, make you eat so much more than you'd probably need in real life. I could eat like 30 steaks in a row, and 10 minutes later, I need to eat 30 more steaks. Yeah, yeah, when you're in a relationship, it is a bit harder to keep up with all your hobbies and stuff. But if you're in a good relationship, you usually don't mind, you know. And if you're in an especially good relationship, then you both accept each other's hobbies, and like she would like love that you take time to yourself to play games, and you would love that she takes time to do whatever she loves, you know. I um I try to do that. My my girlfriend likes to sew and make costumes and stuff, and sometimes play games and stuff like that. So there'll be times that we set aside to do stuff together. You know, we'll watch movies together and or go somewhere together, and we can just as easily go to separate rooms and uh, do our own thing, and just periodically check in on it with each other and be like, "Oh, hey, so how's it going? What you doing?" and stuff like that. You know, that to me is like the best kind of relationship where you're at ease and comfortable around each other, but also comfortable with giving each other space. You know. Oh yeah, no, I understand. Obviously, if you're in a relationship and you care about the person, you should enjoy them more than, you know, a video game. But everybody does need time to themselves sometimes, you know? If you have a long day at work or something. Sometimes, as much as you love or care about a person, ooh, that almost killed me. As much as you love and care about a person, you can be burned out of social interaction at times. I'm assuming she doesn't play video games herself. Yeah. There's a lot of girl gamers out there, but there's a lot that don't play games also. But even like some people, yeah, some people don't really play video games, but there's some games out there that are like gateway games, you know, like there's a lot of girls I know who technically don't play video games, but they'll play Sims, you know, or Minecraft. Like you start them small like that. And then there's a lot of cooperative games, co-op games, you know, that are great for couples that are just fun to play. What was that? There's one called like Love in a Space Time something. I forget what it is. It's on Nintendo Switch, and I think it may be on PC or something. I think it's on Steam also. That they say is really good for couples and stuff to play. Then there's other games like that will test the boundaries of your relationship. Like there's the game on Steam called what is it? Stop Talking or I'll Explode or something like that. I may be butchering its title, but one person is trying to defuse a bomb and the other person has the manual like on the screen, and they have to tell the person who's defusing the bomb has to describe what the bomb looks like, and the person with the manual has to then try to communicate to the other person how to defuse the bomb. So it basically tests it tests your relationship in a way, not even just like people dating, but like friendships, you know. It tests any relationship because it's easy to blow up at each other and argue when when you're trying to communicate something, you know? Like it's a square box. What do you mean by square? Are you sure it's a square box or a rectangle? What does it matter? Well, it matters because if it's a rectangle, it's a whole different type of bomb than the one with the square, you know? Like, which one are you seeing? And that sort of stuff. I think that's kind of interesting. Ooh, my character needs a wash off. Little tiny bit of everything. I'll eat this banana. I'll eat that nut. I'll eat that meat. And then I'll drink the water over here, and then I'll be perfect. Right? Right? Yep. Basically perfect. So yeah, with that, I think I'm going to log off for tonight. I'll look at the games you mentioned, War Thunder and stuff. I'll look at Rust a little bit, and I will not be streaming tomorrow night, I think, but I should on Wednesday and Thursday probably. I don't know if I'm gonna play more of this or I'm gonna play something else. I'm just gonna look at what's out there and what I'm in the mood for. But thanks a lot for dropping by and following and chatting with me and watching me build stuff. I hope you have a good night.